Kirk ripping his shirt in virtually every fight and finding any opportunity to remove it is a well-known stereotype of the larger-than-life captain, and it's even made its way into all 3 reboot films. But does he really do it all that much? I've tempered my expectations after the unexpected results of Picard's tea drinking habits. Check that video out if you're interested. I really wanted to find out the truth, so I looked into how often we really see Kirk shirtless or how often he rips his shirt. Now, of course, he rips his shirt in some of these classic fights like against the Gorn, and actually, wait a second, he doesn't rip his shirt here. Does he really not rip his shirt very much? We gotta get to the bottom of this. Fortunately, some people have already compiled lists of all of Kirk's shirtlessness, which made it a lot easier to track these things down. I'll put a link in the description to that. And it turns out that Kirk rips or removes his shirt in 17 episodes. That's over 20% of the original series. Every time you watch the original series, you have a 1 in 5 chance of seeing Kirk in some state of undress. Now, I could go through and editorialize on each of these, but how about a simple montage? Alright, I can't help but offer some commentary. Look at this. This has to be hands down the most gratuitous shirt rip in the whole series, and it's pretty early on too. Ignore the fact that hypersprays work through clothing. Nope, we just gotta rip it off. There's no pressure, there's no dramatic music, no struggle, just grab and rip. This moment also stood out to me. Finnegan throws Kirk, who lands with his shirt clearly intact, and in the next shot it's blown wide open. Like, did Kirk rip his own shirt off screen during this shot? So it's not like Kirk loses his shirt in every episode or anything, but 20% is definitely a trend. And it's interesting to note that a lot of these shirtless bits aren't blink and you miss it shots. These go on for a long time sometimes. Charlie X has Kirk shirtless for almost 5 minutes. Patterns of Force, almost 8 minutes. And Gamesters of Triskelion has Kirk shirtless for half the episode. I guess Gene Roddenberry really wanted to show Kirk off, or was it Shatner's idea? I hope you enjoyed this exploration of a beloved Star Trek hallmark. I want to keep analyzing these kinds of recurring stereotypes in Star Trek, stuff like Picard drinking Earl Grey or how many women Kirk actually romances, so feel free to give me ideas of what I can look into next, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.